So we'll start standing in the front of the yoga mat with our feet as close together as feels comfortable, hands by our side. This is called samasthiti, equal standing. So try to distribute the weight evenly on both feet, but also on between the front and the back of each foot, between the outer edges and the inner edges of each foot. Take a moment with your eyes closed or open to start slowing down the breath and breathe in comfortably. Breathe out slowly. Eventually, if it feels nice, you can try to balance the inhale and exhale so they're more or less the same length. Try to breathe through your nose. As you inhale, lengthen upward. As you exhale, feel the feet pressing down, a little bit more grounded, more stable. Inhale, slow and smooth, lengthen. Exhale, slow and smooth. Drop the weight down towards your feet. We'll start moving with the breath, so you can open your eyes at the end of the next exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up through the sides, bring the palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, you can bend your knees on the way down. Inhale, press the shins, lift the chest and lengthen forward. And then exhale, fold again, allowing the spine to round, your knees to bend. And inhale, rise up with your hands reaching out and up. Gaze at the back of the thumbs. And exhale, bring your hands by your side again. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Give them a little spin. Open space in the back of the shoulders. Exhale, fold smoothly with the breath. Inhale, press the shins or touch the ground. Lift the chest. Lengthen forward. Open the heart. Exhale, fold again. Make sure you empty all the air out. Press your feet down and inhale, rise up to standing. Reach the arms up. Gaze up with a soft neck. And exhale, bring your hands by your side. Then we'll do a full Sun Salutation. Take it slow for the first round. Starting the same way. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms together, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands down on the ground. Step back one leg at a time and hold in a plank pose. Try to keep your body as straight as you can. If this is too difficult, put your knees on the floor. Try to round the lower back a bit and draw the belly in. Take another breath. Press the hands down. Open space in the back of the shoulders. Next time you breathe out, put your knees down and lower with control all the way down to your belly and chest. Keep your elbows closed. Turn the feet. And then inhale, lengthen, roll the shoulders back and lift the chest forward and up gently into a cobra. Exhale, move back towards your knees, turn your toes, and lift the buttocks back and up for the downward facing dog. Take about 3 breaths here, so you can rearrange your feet, you can bend your knees, you can pedal the legs, whatever works for you. And just try to go back to your breath. Slow it down a bit, keep it smooth and even. Breathe through your nose in a way that keeps you calm, a breath that is soothing. One last breath here. Next time you inhale, bend your knees a little bit, look forward, lift the buttocks. Exhale, find your way back to the front of the mat with your feet steady on the ground. And then take an inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, open the heart. And exhale, fold, drop the head, relax the neck. Inhale, rise up to standing with an open heart, palms together, look up. Exhale, bring your hands by your side. Let's do it again, a little bit more of a flow. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms together, look up. Exhale, moving with the breath, fold all the way forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, open the heart. Exhale, plant your hands on the ground, find your way back to plank and lower down with or without your knees down first. Inhale, cobra, lengthen the spine first and then lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, moving with your breath. Arrange your feet in the right place for you. Take an inhale. Take a slow, smooth exhale. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, drop the weight back and up, away from your hands and down towards your heels. See if you can spread your fingers a little bit wider and really press the hands down towards the floor. One last breath. Next time you inhale, bend your knees a little bit, look forward, lift the buttocks. Exhale, find your way to the front of the yoga mat. Stand there with firm feet. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Make sure you empty all the air out. And then with your inhale, rise up to standing. Make sure you don't get stuck without air on the way up. And exhale, bring your hands by your side. Let's prepare for a tree pose, balancing on one foot. Shift the weight towards your left foot. Lift the right foot in the air, grab it with your right hand. Place it against the inner shin or the inner thigh, whatever works for you. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. We'll keep the hands as they are, but we try to press the right foot towards the left thigh or left shin more firmly, and then create a resistance with that left leg. Feel that connection between the foot and the inner left leg wherever your foot is positioned. Take one more breath. We're going to move with balance to the next pose. Next time you inhale, separate your right foot from your left thigh or shin. Exhale, step it back, not too far. Place it flat on the ground, whatever angle that feels most stable for you. Keep the front knee bent. Inhale, reach the arms up in the air. And then exhale, take your hands behind your back and interlace the fingers. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the chest slightly up. And then exhale, fold forward with the chest wide open. And then when you cannot move anymore, drop the head, relax the neck. Keep your feet grounded, so actively pressing them down, almost like you're trying to rip the yoga mat. And then reach the hands behind you up towards the ceiling without putting too much pressure on your shoulders. Take another breath there. We're going to try to move back with control, so breathe all the way out. Inhale, pull yourself back up to standing, bending the front knee as you come up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart slowly, relax the shoulders. Start shifting the weight towards the front foot, and as you inhale, lift the back leg up in the air and bring it back to tree pose. Grab the foot, place it against your inner left thigh or shin, and then find your balance for another breath or two. Bring your hands to your heart again. Take a long, smooth inhale, and along with your exhale, set your feet down again on the ground. You can shake the legs a bit. Prepare for the same sequence on the other side. So start shifting the weight towards the right foot. Grab your left foot in your hand and place it in any position that feels comfortable, the shin or the inner thigh of the right leg. Find your balance, bring your hands together, fix your gaze. As you inhale, you feel more length moving up towards the top of the head. As you exhale, you feel the weight of your body on that standing foot. Take one more breath. Prepare to move with control. On your next inhale, separate the foot from the right leg. And exhale, step that foot back wherever it lands. Arrange it in the angle that suits you. Then keep the front knee bent. Inhale, reach the arms up in the air. Exhale, take the hands behind you and interlace the fingers in a different way than you did before, the unnatural way. Take an inhale, straighten the front leg, but keep your feet pressing down actively. And then exhale, fold forward. And only fold to your capacity. And make sure, whatever position you're in, relax the neck, relax the head, let it drop down. You can reach the hands over the head, up towards the ceiling, but be very gentle with your shoulders. Take another breath there. Then breathe all the way out first. And then with an inhale, rise back up, bend the front knee, release your hands and bring them back to your heart. Start shifting the weight towards the front foot again. And with control, bring the back foot up in the air, grab it and place it against your inner right leg somewhere for the tree pose. Bring your hands back to your heart. Take another breath. Try to find your balance again. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, set your feet down again. And shake the legs a bit if you need. Then we'll step the right leg back. Big step back. Turn towards the right side of the yoga mat. Arrange our feet in a parallel position. And bring our hands to our waist. Look at your feet. Make sure the toes are in line and the heels are in line. We're going to take Prasarita Konasana. Inhale, lift the chest up a bit, lengthen the spine, press your feet down, breathe out and fold forward about halfway and put your hands on the floor. If you need to open your feet a bit wider, do that. You're always allowed to bend your knees if you need. Take another inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, bend your elbows and drop your head down towards the floor. Try to use this as an opportunity to create more stability in your legs, a deeper connection between your feet and the ground. Try to press your feet a little bit further downward. Try to lift the buttocks up a little bit, but feel the front thighs firm, the inner thighs active. Take another breath. Then as you inhale, lift the chest and lengthen the spine and parallel to the floor again. If you want, you can bring your feet a little bit closer together. Keep your left hand on the ground flat under your nose. And as you inhale, reach with the right hand up towards the ceiling. You're going to take a twist here. Try to level the hip a bit more and turn in that direction more from the chest area and less with the hip. Take another breath there. Keep the spine long and spacious. Take a long, slow, smooth inhale. And along with your exhale, put the right hand down. Now arrange your right hand under your nose. Keep the spine long and parallel to the floor. And on your next inhale, left hand reaching out to the left and up towards the ceiling. One hand pushing down, one hand reaching up. Try to level the hip a bit more and look for more movement in your shoulder, chest area and less in the hip area. Taking one more breath. And then as you exhale, slowly put your left hand down. Turn your feet out 45 degrees and bend your knees as well. And then lower the buttocks to be the same level as your knees. If this is too easy, you can open your feet a bit wider. If this is too difficult, bring them closer together. Once you find a position, make sure your feet are grounded. Bring your elbows to the inner thighs and press with your elbows against your inner thighs to open them wider. Keep your spine long in that angle you're in. Keep the heart open. And then every time you inhale, imagine you're holding a balloon that gets bigger and bigger with every inhale. Take another breath or two here. Notice the sensations that you might be feeling. Then breathe all the way out. And as you inhale, rise up, straighten your knees, bring your hands to your waist. Exhale, turn towards the front of the mat slowly. Inhale, step to the front of the mat with your feet together. Let's continue moving a bit. Inhale, reach the arms up in the air, palms together. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. And exhale, step the left leg. Big step back, put it on the toes first, and then the knee down on the floor. Then slowly rise up in this position. It's a low lunge. You can turn the back foot flat if that gives you more stability. Take a moment to put both hands on the front thigh. Use it to lift the chest. At the same time, drop the tailbone down. Try to feel the heaviness of the hip and pelvis area. Let it sink down and forward towards the front of the mat. Take another breath there. Just open space around the heart. We're going to twist here in this position. So keep your right hand on top of the right thigh. Inhale, lift the left hand high up in the air. And then as you exhale, hook the left elbow across from the right thigh or knee. Try to hook it as far as it goes. And then bring your hands together in a prayer position. And as you exhale next time, lift the chest towards your two thumbs. You can look down towards the floor. You can look to the side. You can even look up. If you want more challenge, you can turn the toes of the back foot and straighten the back leg. We'll take another breath or two here. And the next time you inhale, look down. Slowly put your hands flat on the ground. Exhale, step the front foot back into a plank pose. We'll hold for 3 breaths. If you need to put your knees on the ground, go ahead and do that. Try to stabilize yourself from the core, so draw the belly in. Try to squeeze a bit the buttocks. Try to create a tone in your pelvic floor. Take another breath. If you need to put your knees down first, go ahead. Exhale, lower down with control. Keep the elbows close to the body. Turn your feet flat. Slowly come up into Sphinx Pose. Put your elbows under your shoulders. Inhale, pull the floor towards you and let the heart float forward and up. Try to find more space along the spine. If you want to lift the chin up a bit, you can, but make sure the neck stays relaxed. Take another breath there. And then as you exhale, open your elbows out and bring your hands by your side. Take an inhale for a cobra. And exhale, find your way to a downward facing dog. Take 1 breath in downward facing dog. And then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, take a walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest forward, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, rise up with your hands reaching up. And then as you exhale, fold again right away. Fold back down. Inhale, press your shins, lift the chest, lengthen. Fingertips on the ground, and exhale, step the right leg. Big step back. Slowly put the knee on the ground. Come up with 2 hands on the front thigh. Low lunge. You can turn the back foot flat. Take a moment to focus on lifting the chest up a bit and dropping the tailbone down towards the floor, allowing the hip to sink towards the front of the yoga mat. Take another breath or 2. Be aware of how you feel in this pose. How does it feel in your body? Make sure the breath is slow, smooth, and steady. We're going to go for a twist here. The left hand stays on top of the left thigh. Inhale, reach the right hand high up in the air. Exhale, hook the elbow across from the knee or the thigh. Try to hook it a little bit deeper if it doesn't create any compression. And then bring your hands together and then breathe out. Turn the center of the chest, the heart, towards your 2 thumbs. Turn your gaze in any direction that feels right. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can always try to straighten the back leg. Keep your balance for another breath or 2. And then as you inhale, turn the gaze down, put both hands flat on the ground. Exhale, slowly step the front leg back and find your plank pose. Take just 1 breath in plank and prepare to land with control. So as you exhale, slowly make your way down to the floor. We're going to take Shavasana, the locust pose. Put your hands back alongside your body. Breathe all the way out. And then as you inhale, lift the legs up in the air and the chest, reaching the hands back. Try to straighten the knees and lift the legs all the way to your upper thighs, maybe even the groin area. Try to lengthen the spine and lift the chest forward. Try to squeeze the buttocks. Take another breath or 2 here. Notice how it feels. And keep the back of your body firm and strong. We're going to transition directly from here to the bow pose, to the Dhanurasana. If this is too difficult, you can put your body down first and then find your way. So start bending your knees. Keep them up in the air if possible. Reach the hands back. Grab your ankles or your feet. And then as you inhale, lift the feet up towards the ceiling, pulling your hands and opening the heart. Take another couple of breaths in the bow pose. Try to keep the breath smooth and slow here. It might be a bit challenging. And then next time you breathe out, drop everything down, including your hands by your sides. Inhale, come up on your knees slowly. And exhale, turn your toes, go into a downward facing dog. Let's stay a few breaths here. Last time we do downward facing dog. Try to arrange your feet, spread your fingers, slow down the breath. And then as you inhale, slowly put your knees down on the ground. Take a child's pose. 2 or 3 breaths there. Keep the breath slow, smooth, and even. Be aware of your body at this moment. Do you notice any sensations anywhere? And then on your next inhale, come up and sit on your heels. And then drop your buttocks to one side. Take your feet from the other and bring them forward. Bring your feet together, drop your knees out for Baddha Konasana. So you can bring your feet closer to you or slide them away from you. Let's start the position sitting upright, grabbing our feet with our hands. We'll take an inhale there. If you cannot sit upright, you have to slide your feet further forward. Either stay there or exhale, pull the chest forward and down a bit. If you can reach with your elbows towards your inner thighs, use the elbows to open the inner thighs a bit wider. Don't do anything forcefully. Stay there, slow down the breath a bit. Be mindful of sensations. Create just the right amount of sensations that feels appropriate for you at this moment. One more breath. Then inhale, rise up again. And exhale, bring your hands by your side and slowly, one leg at a time, open your legs wide. If you can, try to position your legs in about 90 degrees between them. Flex your feet, press the back of each leg down towards the floor actively. You can keep your hands behind you or take them forward, whatever works for you. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, either stay upright or fold forward slowly. You can slowly move your hands further forward, folding more and more, keeping your legs active and long. If at some point you want to reach out and grab your feet, pull them, you can do that to make it more challenging. Just finding the right amount of sensations for you. That is the most important thing. Not too little, not too much. Take one more breath in this pose, which is called Baddha Konasana. And then as you inhale, start making your way back to where you started. Slowly close your legs, bring them together, and then lie down on your back. Once you're on your back, take an inhale, and exhale, hug the right knee towards the chest. Then with your left hand, take the right knee to the left side, turning the hip with it, resting the foot at the opposite thigh, and then turn the chest to the right and reach the right hand as far out as you can. You can even turn the head to the right, giving your neck a little bit of a stretch. Take a couple of breaths in this easy twist. Make sure you breathe all the way out, and then inhale, come back with your knee up towards the chest. Switch sides, right leg straight, left knee towards the chest. Grab the left knee with your right hand and take it to the right. Turn the hip, keep the foot resting on top of the opposite thigh. Then turn the chest towards the left and reach the left hand out. Turn the head as well. So knee moving to one direction, chest to the opposite. Take a breath or two here. And breathe all the way out. As you inhale, bring the left knee back up to the center. Switch sides again. Left leg straight, bring the right knee towards the chest. Grab the back of the right thigh with two hands and inhale, straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, however much that works for you. If this is too easy, you can walk your hands up towards your ankle, towards your foot. If this is too difficult, you can just bend your knee. Keep both feet long, actively flexing your feet. The leg which is on the floor is pressing down against the floor, creating more stability. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, bend the right knee towards the chest and switch sides. Exhale, hug the left knee towards the chest again and grab the back of the left thigh. And then inhale, straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling. Take a moment there, finding length in both your legs. If you want more challenge, you climb up with your hands towards your ankle or foot. If you want less challenge, bend your knee as much as you need. The leg which is on the floor is pressing down. Take another breath or two. Notice any sensations in the back of the legs. Take an inhale and exhale. Bend that left knee again. Now bring both knees to the chest, holding your knees together. Just do a little bit of movement side to side, giving your lower back a little bit of a release or a massage. And then we're going to slowly make our way into our final pose, Shavasana, straightening one leg at a time, and then dropping your feet out and resting your hands by your sides. Try to take another moment to rearrange your body so you can fully relax here. And then relax the breath. Let the breath drop back into its natural state. I'm going to leave you here in this wonderful pose with the recommendation that you stay here minimum 5 minutes. If you don't have the time, at least stay a couple of minutes. And whenever you're ready to come out slowly. Take your time. Don't rush out of this position. So you transition to the rest of your day more gradually, more mindfully. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. I hope to see you in yoga soon.